Let me take off from where I left. This is the second part of lesson number 7. So, what I was mentioning last time was about the statement and why this braces was very essential. Okay, why grouping this, putting a braces around C equal to get char was very essential. So let's say if what I also mentioned was, let's say if you don't put a braces around this, what would happen? The actual the way this would get executed would be this. First, get char not equal to EOF will get executed, and the value that C will get assigned is either 0 or 1, and that is certainly what we don't want. What we really would want is this, you know, the value of C should be get char after the execution of this statement. Okay, so we're just going to go a bit further in character manipulation. In this program, we're going to do something very simple. We're going to we're going to count the number of characters. We're going to count the number of characters entered by the user. That means we. Okay. So what we're going to do is very simple. We're just going to get characters. Okay. And we're going to see whether it is end of file or not. That means control D or not, and just count them. What do we do? Count them. We're just going to number underscore characters. Okay, just a minute before. Okay, why did I not use a variable like a, b, c, or nc or something? Why am I using number of characters, number underscore characters? Very simple. As I had mentioned in a previous lesson, okay, whatever variables you use should be extremely meaningful. If I use nc, then I wouldn't know what I am actually printing, right? What I'm actually using. So in a very simple program as this, it wouldn't really matter. But if I'm going to write bigger and bigger programs, it is always better to use variables which are very meaningful. Okay, so just I think character spelling is wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, and let me declare this. Let me declare it as long, because you really don't know how many characters you're going to enter. Okay, and let me print that printf and number of characters, and I would say percentage LD. See, I specified that percentage D is for integers and percentage LD is for long. Okay, and I just number underscore characters. So there's a simple mistake in this program. Okay, I'll execute it and show you, but if you could guess it will be great. Okay, so let me just execute it for you. Okay, GCC, let me make it proper. Window. Okay, GCC. Save the program as character manipulation 1.c. Okay, so there's a parser 8. Okay, what is the parse error? It's a braces. So you should be very careful about these errors. I think that's gone now, so let's save it. Okay, let me say how many characters: A, B, C, D, E, F. 6 characters, right? And control D. Okay, so as you see, right, you're getting a lot more than what you entered. 4199319. That's certainly not the number of characters we entered. Okay, that was the problem I told you about. What the problem with our program was. So very simple. We have not initialized this variable. See, when you do not initialize a variable, that means set it to a value. Ideally this should have been 0. Okay, so that's what we're going to put. So when you do not initialize a variable, what happens is, when a variable gets declared like this, okay, and it is allocated some memory, and whatever value that was there in that memory before, is what is taken, and then we are just incrementing that value, and that's why we are, we are seeing a random value, this one. Okay, so that's it. And one more thing, let's add a slash n so that the output looks better. Okay, and let's execute it again and see. C D E F. Okay, 6 characters. Okay, and I do control D. Number of characters is 7. Okay, very simple. I'll tell you the reason. I have entered 6 characters and I have entered a slash n. Okay, that means I have pressed an enter for the output to be taken, and slash n is also taken as a character. That's why we get number of characters is 7, and then I pressed Control D to exit the program. So the output is perfectly fine. Okay, so that's what we do. Okay, now I would go and improve this program a little bit more. Let's add something more also into this program. We're counting number of characters. Let's also count the number of lines in whatever we enter. Okay, so number of lines, counting number of lines is very simple. It's number of lines in the text is equivalent to the number of slash n in the text, as simple as that. So let's just have to count the number of lines in that way. Okay, so we're going to count number of lines. Very simple. Okay, we're going to need more statements inside this while loop. Okay, very simple. Okay, so we not only need more statements, we need to store the character also. So we're just going to store it in an integer. And we need number of lines, right? So number of lines. Okay, let's initialize this. Let's not do the mistake of what we did. And very simple, we're going to do this. If C equal to slash n. Okay, we're going to do this. Number of lines plus. See, something new I have introduced here is if, right? So what it does is, it's very same logic as while. If the condition is true, it just executes one, and if the condition is false, it does not execute any once also. So it executes 0 times if the condition is false. It executes once if the condition is true. So if the character you entered is slash n, it says number of, it increments the number of lines. Okay, so and just print the number of lines also. Def of lines. So as I told you, it's very important for the output to be formatted very well. So just take care that whenever you are writing any program, the output should be formatted very well. And not only that, make sure that your program is neatly indented, has lines in between parts of a program, not too many. Okay, and nice indentation. Okay, and use a good editor, by something better than Notepad. Okay, so that writing big programs is easier. I'm going to get a better editor than this for very soon. Okay, so let's execute it. Let's execute this program and saved it. Okay, A, enter, B, enter, C, enter, and Control D. See, number of lines is 3 and number of characters is 6. Okay, the output is correct. Okay, so with this I'm going to end this part of lesson 7.